Now we're going to present another very nice few minutes case study talking about because we have our friends and partners from ASSA ABLOY. Kamil Ulinski is with us now with a 15 years of experience as major B2B building guy. He's an East Europe Business Development Manager, another man, ASSA ABLOY. Can you hear me, Kamil?
I can hear you loud and clear. The question is if you can hear me.
So we're going to talk about something which is very popular, the huge demand for cloud-based solutions. They say that you know almost everything about it. So if you're ready, we're ready for your case study.
Sure, of course. Let me just check with you one technicality. Should I share my screen?
Of course, you share a screen because sharing is caring.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What's the weather like in Warsaw? Good?
Awful, awful.
Good. In Sarajevo as well, but we're going to check it some other time, okay? Together, hopefully.
Could you repeat? Could you repeat?
We can see your presentation. You can do it now full screen if you're ready and carry on.
Yes, yes. Just 1 second. Okay, you should see it right now. Thank you very much for introducing me. Yeah, you basically said the most important information. I am right now almost 15 years in various building construction companies, mainly focusing on sales, on developing sales, developing the business. Right now, almost for 2 years with ASSA ABLOY. You said I'm business development manager, electromechanical for Eastern Europe, but one of my main areas of focus at this time is development of our new access control solutions, various access control solutions, quite flexible, partially based on cloud, as you mentioned. So I will elaborate on that as well. But just a few words, couple of seconds to maybe, I don't know, remind or tell to those who doesn't know the company. ASSA ABLOY is actually one of the global leaders in access solutions. Right now, we are operating in over 70 countries with almost 50,000 employees and 9 billion of euro turnover. Our history is quite complicated, very successful with many important events, but it all started in 1994 when companies ASSA and ABLOY merged together. Deciding to develop within the access solutions environment, focusing on organic growth as well as on acquisitions in a big part. During those years, we have acquired almost 300 companies. Many of those brands you probably know, local, they are likewise local and multinational. To just enlist the most well-known, it's HID, Yale, our own brand, ASSA ABLOY, Multilock, ABLOY, and for example, Croatian brand Metalin producing fire security doors. I wanted to discuss with you about a little bit about the global challenges which we have in this modern time, modern environment. We are facing quite rapid population growth, urban environments growing. We have to think how to keep up and secure more and more people in a good and easy way. We know that the demand for security is rising. The security threats are ever more sophisticated, dangerous. How can we assure that our systems, our buildings can work safe from those threats? And third, we are facing very dynamic technological advances on a day-to-day basis, innovation races from revolution to revolution, and it's our task to stay ahead of this growing curve. Our answer to that is our new system, or new ecosystem actually, Incedo, which combines hardware, software in one environment, seamlessly integrated, simple to set up, and powered by data and connectivity. Part of it is the cloud solution, which you mentioned, but I will go to it in the next slides. The system overall is designed to work with big or small buildings in all kinds of commercial properties, from schools to gyms, retail, healthcare facilities, and many more. It maintains integrity of security all around the clock, 24/7. It ensures that the people, customers, goods are where they need to be and exactly when they need to be. Instead of Business was created to assure complete flexibility. It combines hardware and software and our credentials to create a scalable, modular, flexible system. First of all, we have three management options: Light plus Cloud, as you mentioned before. Completed by our world-leading range of Incedo-enabled access hardware and security solutions, so credentials, readers, programmers, controllers, and last but not least, of course, assuring the third-party integrations to enable our hardware to work in a more flexible way with the external systems that are required. Starting off with a few words about the software itself. The overall software is called Business, but it includes three management options, which I mentioned: Light plus Cloud. The software manages access to our complete hardware range, which is quite wide and which I will mention also at the end of the presentation. The software is interchangeable to match any level of security that is required on premises that we are securing. Of course, it is very simple to be managed and quite user-friendly for those that work with it on a daily basis. I have mentioned the three management options. So those are the three management options that ensures us with flexibility and scalability of the system. So the system can grow with the growing needs of the customer, or if the needs require that, it can be also limited for certain periods of time or for certain locations. Those three management options which we have assure that, starting with Incedo Business Lite, so the very quick to set up and easy to manage system with a feature-rich single platform solution, which is actually embedded in the system. The software is embedded in the hardware. There is no additional purchase required. There is no need for dedicated PC. We use the PC when we need to set up the system, and we don't need to select a separate hardware, PC hardware to manage the whole system. Very easy to set up, quick to upgrade. It's a plug-and-play solution. It's aiming to manage up to 32 doors in one system, so for small and medium-sized projects. And it assures access for up to 1,000 people. The second level of our system is Incedo Business Plus, the most powerful, comprehensive solutions to deal with high number of wired and wireless locking systems. It is very rich in advanced access control features. It provides the full system support. It has proven third-party system integrations. It allows to be used by and managed by multiple PCs. It gives us an option to grant access for up to 125,000 people. It provides visitor management options, online tools to manage it as well. Those two systems are based on the premises of the user, of the secured location. And what we want to talk a little bit more right now is the third option. So Incedo Business Cloud. So the cloud solution, which allows us for 24/7 remote access from wherever we are, the only thing that we need to manage the cloud system is actually a device, whether it's a PC or mobile phone, tablet, or whatever we use, just a device with a web browser and proper access rights. The system allows us to manage multiple locations in geographically spread however it is necessary. It provides us with unified with unified feature-rich portal assuring proper data security. It allows us to install any system changes, any upgrades from any location at any time. It allows us to monitor thousands of doors and users across all of the sites that we will set up. Just a one platform, one access point to monitor multiple premises, of course, providing as well comprehensive analytical capabilities and regular software updates. To complement the system, so the cloud, for example, the cloud system, but also the Plus and the Lite versions of the system, we of course provide various hardware solutions. You probably know already our wired readers, HID readers, but we also would like to speak a little bit later on about the various range of our wireless readers designed for diverse applications. Outside of the readers, of course, ASSA ABLOY provides secure credentials, card, key, or mobile-based, depending on the customer needs. The center, the heart of the hardware is, of course, the hardware behind the access control system itself. We are talking about programmers that help us to issue and amend credentials with maximum security and minimum effort, and the controllers, the heart of the installation that connects and enables fast communication between the software, our readers, hubs, and the wireless locking devices if we choose to use those as well. The whole system is designed to provide the benefits for different type of users, to provide the benefits at every stage of its development, of the installation and development. It creates the future-proof platform that makes much easier to meet all the challenges that we have been discussing a moment ago. By every stage, I mean those listed here. So first of all, we provide benefits for during the installation for the installers. Very quick and easy to install and to set up. We provide flexible updates and upgrades whenever the changes need to assure that the system is future-proof. We provide a single, simple solution that can fulfill everyone of your needs, of the installer needs, or of the customer's needs. And of course, complemented by all of our wireless locks and cylinders to be mentioned later on. The benefits are there during the system integration. InSedo Business, Cloud, Lite, Plus provides simple, seamless integration between the software and hardware. It assures complete compatibility with ASSA ABLOY and third-party systems and gives us the transparency of the system at every stage of its usage. Benefits for the system administration are here easily visible as well. Easy and intuitive everyday management of every system, security system via one portal. Centralized compliance, visibility, and control. Unified and streamlined to manage all of the aspects of administration to help us to respond and move in a much faster way. The benefits for facility managers. InSedo Cloud provides connected security experience that complements and enhances the whole building. Proactive, responsive access control and effortless management of the flow of people in the building, around it, and all of the goods being moved in our facilities, everything from one platform. But the most important benefits are, of course, coming there for the end user to assure the streamlined experience. InSedo move with the people that are using it every day. It enables simultaneous uplink across all smart systems and smart buildings across across secure connected access points, intelligent identification technologies, and across all the doors and spaces that are being used by the end users on a daily basis. Thanks to Incedo, all the end users can benefit from swift and secure movement around the buildings. We or the managers of the buildings can benefit from the peace of mind that the access is properly restricted and that the users are fully protected. Of course, it assures us smart connectivity everywhere so that we have the proper control over the system, but in a convenient way. This is Incedo Business. So Incedo Plus, Incedo Lite, Incedo Cloud, which you mentioned at the very beginning, which is right now the most developed option, assuring the management of the building from the multiple locations from anywhere we are. So this is what Incedo Business is, the access control that we demand on a daily basis, with all the flexibility and possibility to scale up and down whenever we need. This is not the end of the solutions or of the features that we are providing together with Incedo. It will grow and evolve all the time. Incedo will add smart, more advanced user interfaces, including solutions optimized for multi-residential buildings, small and medium hotels, healthcare, education, public sector. So for all of those verticals, sectors, we will provide specific solutions, specific features to make them benefit the most from the use of our system. I have mentioned several times before about the wireless locking systems. So in our case, this is the Aperio family, wireless devices built to open standards, with an open standard, to integrate seamlessly with security and automated building management solutions from over 100 OEMs. Aperio doesn't manage only doors. We have devices for cabinets, server racks, and more. The product is extremely robust and reliable. It is very easy to install with fast-fitting, wire-free solution, which does not require any major alterations to the door. All of the devices are battery-powered, which help us to use up to 75% less energy than comparable wired doors. We provide, as I mentioned before, very broad device range for all door configurations and materials, wood and aluminum, and very important glass. And of course, for most cabinets, on top of that, we also provide solutions for server racks. With this very unified design, which you can see, we provide consistent architectural look throughout all of the ASSA ABLOY devices in offer. The system is extremely easy to be used when you need to upgrade the access control system. It is very easily integrated with the existing access control, of course, above all with Incedo as well. It's very easy to add to the doors with the wireless solution, no matter whether it's an online or offline solution in existing or a new building. As I mentioned, the whole installation comes without cabling, without disruption to the door. It actually takes up to 2 minutes to install the Aperio wireless cylinder. The product is produced with an open standard, so it's open for the integrations with the third-party access control systems. Aperio is not the only thing that, of course, ASSA ABLOY provide. We are the one source of security solutions where we talk about securing the building with the access control systems like Incedo, with the hardware options for wireless and wire readers, but also with all the other products that are needed to properly secure the building, like motorized security locks, electric strikes, electric locks, panic terminals, tracker cabinets, so the digital key control systems, which provides access to the keys while using PIN or biometric systems, and of course the door closers wherever they are needed, and required. On top of that, we provide, of course, as I mentioned to you before, fire security doors, for example, those produced in Croatia by one of our companies, Metalink. Last but not least, we of course understand the benefits of integrations for the customers, for the installers, and we are always open to discuss integrations using API, whether it's audio video intercoms, CCTV, visitor management, building management solutions, key management like our tracker solutions. We are always open to add those integrations to be used with our systems in an easy way. Just to sum up in a few words, why Incedo Cloud when it is needed for you? Well, because it answers to all those challenges which I mentioned before. It moves together with us today and in the future. It's modular, it's scalable, it allows for different management options, allows for cloud management. It helps us to connect the software and hardware with one future platform to meet all of the requirements that we need. We know that the organizations need a single, all-encompassing platform delivering integration and simplicity. So this is what we are providing with Incedo. Incedo is an ecosystem that combines all of ASSA ABLOY's world-leading range of access hardware, security solutions, flexible software, credentials, and multiple management options, which I have shown you. I believe that for this topic, which we are touching right here, that's it. And if we still have time, I'm open for your questions.
Dziękuję bardzo, Kamil. Thanks for introducing us with what you've done. We have two questions actually for you, prepared and sent in. First one is, what are the things to look out for when looking for the best system integrator for the wireless cloud access control?
First of all, I would say the accessibility, because if we decide for the cloud solution, we want to have assured possibility to manage the system from any location which we need, but also to manage in a flexible way multiple locations. So we are looking for a system that is easily accessible, secure from any location, and within its interface combine the features that allows for a convenient management of multiple users, multiple access rights, and again, the multiple locations.
Thanks for the answer. The second one, well, maybe you've heard it many times. What is the issue of presenting the cost versus convenience ratio to prospective users?
What is the issue of presenting cost? Please repeat the question to let me focus.
Okay, so they've written down. What is the issue of presenting the cost versus convenience ratio to prospective users?
Okay, well, you know, the biggest issue is to find the proper person to be addressed and presented with this ratio, because there are different demands coming from the designer, different demands coming from the investor, and different demands coming from the installer and from the end user. It is most necessary to provide proper arguments and proper ratio and focus on the cost versus the benefits of the solution, depending on with whom you are discussing. I would say we are all able to explain the benefits of our solution. We know where are the costs coming from, the price is coming from, but it is necessary to find a person that will understand those, appreciate the benefits, and understand the savings that in the end the solution will provide them.
So maybe to make it easier to all of us who are not inside the industry, can it be affordable and functional?
Can something be affordable and functional?
Can the products you're talking about be affordable and functional at the same time?
Yes, of course they are.
That's the perfect answer.
They are. But the issue is to show it to the person that will be using it in the end and using the specific features of it.
Great. Thanks for being with us, Kamil. Hope that you'll enjoy the rest of your day and see you sometimes in the future in Sarajevo. Goodbye. As you say, do widzenia, we say do widzenia.
Dziękuję.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.